Hi, I'm Todd Anderson,
I'm Brian Braun-Duin.
and you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. So we're back from GP Atlanta, here to play some more Standard with you.
Yep.
Today I'm going to be playing my version of Jeskai Black without Manus Rider, because Manus Rider kind of sucks.
And I'm going to be playing not my version of Red-Green Landfall. It's just basically the same Red-Green Landfall deck that we've seen, and don't really need to change too much with it because why alter greatness?
Yeah, I mean, the deck does look pretty sweet. It's very similar to the Atarka Red decks that have been, swarming through Standard for the past couple months, and it goes a little bit bigger, has the main deck Den Protectors, has a bunch of creatures that get bigger than the normal mono red creatures.
It's more dedicated to Become Immense Team or Battle Rage than Atarka Red is, and it has a lot of resiliency in the form of like Den Protectors and stuff, but otherwise it's still trying to play a beatdown strategy.
Yep. So my version of Jeskai Black is a lot heavier on removal. It has a couple more counter spells to help fight things like Gideon. They're not going to be great in this matchup, I don't think. The negates might be okay, but for the most part, my goal is just going to be to try to kill all Brian's creatures. And his goal is going to be to have the last creature standing and try to kill me with some pump spells. So
Yep, pretty much.
Should be a pretty interesting matchup. I've played the matchup a couple times in tournaments so far, and they've been very close on both sides. I lost once and won twice, I think, but like all the games that I won or lost were always super close. So,
all right, let's get to it and see how it plays out.
All right, let's play the sevens game. See who goes first. First person rolls 7.
I'll play the 11s game.
The 11s game, 7 or 11. I guess we could play 7 or 11. That'd be fine. It's kind of how craps works. Oh, you rolled an 11. No.
4.
Oh, dead.
Woo! Got him. All right.
2.
I'll take the play.
Okay.
6. 7. This hand's not super powerful, but I'm gonna keep it.
Mine's a little wonky, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Has a lot of the cards we do want in this matchup. These along with this. Need to draw a couple lands, but I think we'll be fine.
Okay. I need to draw some non-lands. All right, I'm gonna fetch a mountain and bash you. So.
19 all.
Yep.
All right, Monastery.
All right. Well, that was bad. So here the question is, I guess I'll just hit you for 1, so you're at 18.
Yep.
I think I actually just play this here, so we'll just play an Abbot. Go.
Sure. I think a lot of people don't do that enough, for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, I mean, it seems bad, but, like...
Think... Not sure which one to play here. I have a couple options. I just want to play Jace, start getting that online. But can also just die next turn if I guess it's pretty harsh for me to die next turn. He has to. If he had started with fetch, and then led with a third fetch on 3, then I could die. We're gonna get a swamp and play a Jace.
Okay.
And I'll say go.
All
I'm
right.
at 17.
Yep. Draw. All right. Let's see. Try to think how to sequence this properly. Alright, I guess I'm going to play a Windswept Teeth and attack.
No blocks.
Alright, just take 3. Chip
14.
14. And then I'm going to play a Scythe Leopard and say go.
Alright, let's draw. I don't think we want to block with Jace next turn. So maybe I guess we should loot first. We might actually want to block though. I guess we'll just do this first and see if we need to block next turn. I'll try to Fire Impulse the... If he targets commands, he can save any one of his guys. We always want to play the removal spell on our turn, I think, to prevent taking extra damage from his pump spells. So I guess the most annoying one is probably the Abbot, so we'll target it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll get into up to 16.
Yep.
Alright, I'll say go.
Alright, we're not going to crack our fetch because of Scythe Leopard. We want to be able to make landfall with him. Alright, so... let's see... I guess I'll play a Cinderglade and trigger this, and then I'll go ahead and attack with both.
Alright, so if he fetches, gets 3 in the yard, he can cast Become Immense and Battle Rage if he casts Battle Rage first. That means that if he has a Battle Rage first, this guy doesn't get Trample. And... let's see, so if we block, he just fetch easy. And so if we block the Swift Spear, he has to play something. If we block both, Jace dies. I don't really want the Jace to die if I want to end up winning the game. So I'll just block here.
Okay. I'm going to cast the Tarkus command. And I think I want to choose deal 3 to you, and you can't gain life.
Okay.
Alright,
So I go to 13.
Yep, and then you're going to take 2 damage.
Yeah, you didn't pump right, so yeah, you just got prowess from this, and I can't gain life, so right now I'm just taking 2 from this unless you want to fetch.
No, 2 is fine.
Alright, I go to 11. This dies.
Yep, and he can't gain life from it, and then I'm going to just say go.
Alright, we'll loot. You have 2 cards in hand?
2.
Guess I'll discard a dig. Untap, draw. I really want to hit a red source here. That was not it. Alright, we'll pitch Ojutai's command. And we'll just tick up on Scythe Leopard.
Okay.
And then say go.
Alright, untap, draw. I will play Evolving Wilds and trigger the Leopard.
Sure.
So it is now to a 0 power. And I'm just going to send... I'll send both at you.
Okay, no effects.
I'm gonna crack the Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
Just get a mountain. And I think I just have to pass here because he probably has like Crackling Doom. So I'm just gonna pass priority.
Okay, I will take 2 damage.
Yep, you go to 9.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna say go.
Alright. Into your turn, I'm going to attempt to deal 2 to the Swift Spear and get back Soulfire.
I think we just have to let that happen. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Draw. Let's see. I'll fetch down to 8. Alright, let's see if this works. I'll try to roast your guy.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright, so I'll go 13. Tick up, and you go.
Alright, unfortunately our draw has not come together very well. That was a good draw, though. That is definitely step one. I will...
Let me get your morph ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fetch, get a forest.
Sure.
So I go to 18. Is it
That's why I got you.
Yeah. Maybe it's. It looks like I've fetched 3 times, maybe. Oh no, wait. What
yeah,
is?
this was hit off of the Abbot.
Oh
and,
sure. Yeah. So
you've
I've only
actual
fetched.
fetched twice and then evolve wild once.
All right. So I'll play a morph.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say go. Den Protector definitely can help get back into this game.
You got 1 card in hand.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, Colgan's command. 2 here, discard a card.
I'll fetch in response.
Okay, you go to 17.
Get a mountain. The reason I'm not getting the other Cinderglade is because 1, we don't really need it, and 2, I want to like make sure all my fetches are alive later on. And I'm going to respond by become immencing. 1, 2, 3. So I could have tried to save one of my other creatures with it, but then I'm just left with nothing. I think it's better to try to hold on to the become immense and set up for a turn where I can draw like a Swift Spear and kill him or something. So 4, 5, I guess 6. Yeah.
Alright, so...
You do gain 2 though.
Yeah.
Go to 15.
Alright, that's fine. And... say go.
Alright, so I can either get back Become Immense, or I can get back Abbot. I don't feel like getting back Become Immense. Well, getting back Become Immense is great if we draw Battle Rage, and he doesn't have a removal spell for this Den Protector. I think if he had a removal spell, I think if he had like a Wild Slash, he would have killed our guy though, because then he could have just slashed in response to the Become Immense, and then I'd have to flip it up and discard whatever I got back. So
Oh, I should have done that. I'm really dumb. I could have just done that.
Either way, I'm gonna get back the Abbot. So because I don't think going for Become Immense is the right play.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake. I'm just real stupid. Okay.
All right, untap.
While on your upkeep, since you get back Abbot, I'm just gonna
Impulse that. Okay.
Yeah, I go to 18.
Yep. All right, draw. Alright, cast the Abbot.
Yep.
And it is Foothills. We'll play it. Play a Snapping Gnarlid and say go.
Alright, I'm gonna fetch down to 17. Get blue-black, think, or blue-white. Blue-white sounds better. And we will Crackling Doom and Roast from the Graveyard.
Good.
So I gain 7 attack, so I gain 9.
I go to 13, you go to 26.
Go.
Giljace. Go.
Should lock it up here. I'm gonna activate Impulses for 3 attack.
Alright, so 31 to 11.
Yep. Go.
Go.
Attack 9, 33.
Yep.
Go.
We basically have to draw Den Protector. Go.
Attack.
It's 7 to 35.
Go.
Go.
Attack.
Alright, 5, 37.
Go.
And Dash Zergo.
Okay.
Attack you with it.
Okay.
Battle Rage.
I'll impulse it.
Alright, you win. All right, we're here for game number 2, and I'm up first, and this hand looks a lot better than my last hand does, so I'm gonna keep it.
All right, I'm on 6 here. My 7 was a one-lander, unkeepable, but this one's fine. I don't know exactly what we're looking for with our scry, but let's go ahead and take a peek. This actually isn't that bad because it allows me to fetch in such a way that I get to hopefully cast Dig on turn 4. So I think I'll keep it.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna play a 4 since I go.
All right, I'll play this mountain. Go.
All right, I'm gonna play a creature that's gonna die to a removal spell.
That's true. I don't care what it is. It's dead.
All right.
All right. We're gonna use. Let's see. So we did draw a black source here, so we don't actually need to use the Pluto Delta to fetch for a black, so we'll use the Flooded Strand. Alright, that didn't make any sense, but we're just going to use Flooded Strand anyway.
Alright.
Get an island. Your go.
Draw. Ugh.
19 all.
I'll play an Abbot.
Okay. Ding.
Play Wooded Foothills since I go.
Alright.
It's fun.
Draw. I'll loot.
Sure.
Huh. Maybe we should have scried at the bottom. Alright, pitch that. Play this. Say go.
Alright, untap and draw. I will attack you. Abbot.
Okay.
Alright, take 2. You're at 17. I'm gonna go to 18. I'm gonna fetch Cinderglade and play a Morph.
Morph? Okay.
You're up.
Huh. That's pretty interesting. Two here, you discard.
Alright, so I will discard Tarkus Command.
And I'll loot. Discard a Pluto Delta, and then I'll Fire Impulse this guy. And sure go.
Draw. Play a Morph. Go.
Draw. Crackle and Doom. Tick up. Go. 16, 17.
Alright. Play an Abbot. Play a Scythe Leopard.
Okay.
Go.
Kind of an interesting turn.
Sad when you keep a hand that has 5 creatures in your opening hand and they just all die. Just don't even get to attack. And your opponent still has 3 cards in their hand.
Alright, just die if we leave a guy in play tapping out. Alright, I'm just gonna tick up and target Scythe Leopard since he missed some land drops.
Yep.
Say go.
Alright, untap. Draw. Attack Jace with both.
Okay.
That's fine. Taking in a 2. I'll play a Snapping Gnarlid.
Okay.
I'll say go.
Alright, we'll cast Dig, leaving the command in the Doom.
You can't do that. That's only 2 cards, right? Oh, it's 3.
3 lands.
Oh, okay.
Alright, untap. Draw. Tick up on the Scythe Leopard.
Yep.
Maybe that's not right. I'll target the Snapping Gnarlid.
Sure.
And roast this guy.
Okay.
And I'll say go.
Alright. I will draw. So you ticked up on this.
Yep.
Ugh. I feel like there's no real good play here. Let's see. I guess I will send Scythe Leopard. Let's see. Would have been nice to draw a land here. That would have let us actually pressure stuff without having to cast spells into his 3 cards and 4 mana, which does not feel good. Alright, Leopard at Jace, Gnarlid at you.
Okay.
That's fine. And but I mean, I feel like he has Ochi's command, so I don't really want to just play another creature out. So I'm just gonna say go.
All right. End of your turn. I will attempt to fire impulse this guy.
Yeah. How many cards?
I have 2.
So don't want to just let it die. So I'm actually just gonna become immense to protect it.
Okay.
And I should probably. Yeah, we'll just become immense. Let's get rid of 2 lands and Gnarlid. Abbott and a Den Protector. Alright.
Alright. And I'll Crackling Doom after that resolves. So you go to 14.
Yep. Yeah, so if I had tried to do anything in combat, I just get destroyed.
Yeah. Target this, play another Jace, say go.
Okay. Next turn I'll just do 3 to you. Redirect to Jace.
Okay.
And you have 1 card?
Yep.
I feel like he has I'm pretty sure he has Ochi's command. So I think I actually want to try to Titan Strength in my upkeep.
Sure.
Alright, scry. And this one I have to figure out how we beat. I don't think that this card is what I want, so I'll put it on the bottom and draw for turn. We'll attack.
So it's currently a 2/2.
No, it's a 4/2.
I minus 2'd it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I ticked up past turn, and then you said end of turn, Tarkus commanded.
Oh, sure. I missed that. Okay. Alright, that's
you
fine.
You can take back the Titan Strength if you want.
No, I still want to do it. Take 2 then.
Okay, 15.
Go.
Alright, untap. Loot.
Yep.
Flip. Tick up. Go.
Alright. Upkeep. Strength again.
Okay.
Scry. Again, I don't think that's what we want, so I'll bottom it. Draw for turn. So 2/2. Trigger this.
Okay.
This is gonna be really hard to beat. 'Cause, like, if he has Ojutai's command, like, just killing the Jace doesn't even matter. But I guess it gets the command out of. Ugh. I guess I'll attack Jace.
Okay.
I'll fetch.
Okay.
So he takes 4 down to
So
2.
you go to 13. That's fine. I go to
Go.
cast dig.
Sure.
Okay, take these 2. Untap, draw. Tick up.
Okay.
Go.
I will attack Jace.
Okay.
Alright, just gonna Tarkus command to kill Jace. Or Tarkus command,
Yeah,
3
fine.
and yeah, pump. Okay.
Okay. Take 0.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'll make a dragon. I'll attack for 1.
12.
Go.
Alright. Draw. Play the Scythe Leopard.
Okay.
I'll play Morph.
And I'll counter get back Jace.
Sure. Go.
Make a dragon.
Pretty sure he had that, but I just can't play around it anymore.
Loot. I will -2 call against command, deal 2, and make you discard. And I'll attack for 5.
Go to 7.
Go.
Dead.
So I noticed I wasn't really saying a lot during that game, and I wanted to take a minute and really explain like a lot of my logic behind what I did in a lot of the turns. So this control deck, and especially in these versus videos, we don't want to give away our entire hand.
Yeah.
We want to have, especially like Brian, you know, it's hard not to when you're playing an aggressive deck because you have so many options between like Titan Strength, Become Immense, Teamer Battle Rage, and stuff like that. And like Brian's trying to hide it too, but I just wanted to break down a couple of the turns that we had in that game. So early on, when you were playing around Ojutai's command, I actually didn't have it.
Okay.
There was one turn where you played around it, and you were really afraid of the Ojutai's command. And I want to express like how powerful the threat of Ojutai's command is against a very heavy creature-based deck. And as you can see, I was very okay with just letting my Jace die like 3 times, or 2 times, I think, because I want Brian to invest a lot into just trying to kill Jace. As you can see, like my life total that game never went below 15 because he killed 2 Jaces, and while if you count like the ticking up and him attacking the Jace, it actually saved me probably the 15 damage.
Yeah, and it puts me in a really awkward spot. If I don't kill the Jace, though, like he just is gonna flash back all these spells that kill all my creatures. So I'm kind of like, I'm kind of stuck in a no-win situation where I either like kill the Jace and then try to win an attrition war, or I don't kill the Jace and then I just can't beat his graveyard. So
yeah, and like, that's one of the like insane parts about Jace is that I don't know exactly what it is, but I feel like my win percentage when I flip a Jace in a game is probably 80% higher than when I don't.
Yeah, like my hand was great, but basically like that game felt over when you went Impulse into Jace. Like I just felt like I already could not win the game.
Yeah.
Like just on turn 2. I mean that's just how powerful Jace is.
Yep,
So.
and as you could see, like a few of the turns, I was okay letting my Jace take damage as long as it wasn't lethal damage. Like there was a turn where he dealt it like 4 with the Scythe Leopard, and it went from 6 to 2. And when my hand is dig through time, Ojai's Command and a removal spell, as long as he's not threatening my life total or threatening to kill the Jace, I actually just don't care. Because, my Jace is going to survive. I'm going to end of turn get to dig through time. Even if he kills the Jace, I might not even care because I get to end of turn, bring it back, draw a card. You know? So there was a lot of really tricky situations and a lot of tough decisions on my side of where I choose to interact with him and when I choose not to. And when you're playing a control deck, especially this one, since you don't actually have Mantis Rider or a way to kill them quickly, you have to learn the repetitions for a deck like this to know when it's okay to just do nothing.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing. And
I think in this matchup, if you just pass with open mana every turn is probably the best thing you can possibly do.
Right. Yeah, because Brian can't really afford to lose 3 cards to one removal spell. If he goes for the Become Its Battle Rage, I just have Crackling Doom, or just the threat of Crackling Doom, or the threat of Ojai's Command. It's kind of like a lose-lose situation. It's really tough to play.
It's better for me to just develop my board and play a lot of creatures in play, and that way I can just pressure him to where he has to start acting, and then I can respond to what he's doing by killing him. But even though I drew 10 creatures that game, he just killed every single creature. So it just didn't. I never got to the point where I could do that. I just didn't have the ability to pressure him when all my creatures died. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get into the sideboarding. We're gonna take a quick cut here and do that, but we'll be right back for game 3. All right. So in this matchup, we don't really need the second Dragon Master Outcast since the game should go long enough if we wanted to, so that we can actually find one of them. And Green Red doesn't have a good way to actually exile my guy. No one really plays the Ghostfire Exile Sorcery card. I don't
Touch of the Void.
Touch of the Void. Counterspells are kind of mediocre in this matchup, especially Disdainful Stroke. I'm going to leave in 1 copy of Negate because there are times where if I get to negate a Become Immense, it's just as good as having a removal spell because, the guy is kind of small to start with, or I'm just shutting down his combo for the turn that's the most important. So 1 is okay, but 2 is kind of bad. Valor Stance is also a situational removal spell that's only good if he's going for the combo, so we're going to be trimming that. Erection Cleric really is just there to buy us time. Most of his guys can crack through it pretty easily, but for the most part, it just comes down games 3 life and forces Brian to play a pump spell. And usually that's good enough, and especially so if I can start Ojai's commanding it back later in the game. And then Radiant Flame, in case the board gets a little out of control with creatures and I don't have enough to 1-for-1 them to death, I can just play catch up in 2 or 3-for-1. So.
Alright, for me, I'm cutting Atarka's Command because it's not very good in this matchup because, 1, this deck has a pretty low number of creatures anyway, so I already think Atarka's Command is not that good in this deck. I think it's probably the worst card in the deck. And then it gets even worse against a deck like Jeskai where he's killing all my creatures. I kept drawing Atarka's Commands in those games and they were not doing anything because I just didn't have enough creatures in play to make use of them. And then I'm going to trim a little bit on the combo because it's hard to combo kill him and I don't want to flood on these pieces. And I'm bringing in Slashes and Rending Volleys to kill his creatures, Outpost Siege to generate advantage, and then Sarkhan to go over the top. And I think that there's so many cards in the sideboard for Jeskai out of this deck because it's just this deck has a natural good matchup against a lot of decks, and Jeskai is the exception where it's probably the worst matchup for this deck. So it has a lot of cards on the board for that matchup. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this hand. We're here for game 3. It's a little awkward, but I still think it's a keep. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. My hand's also a little awkward, but I think it's still fine on the draw.
Alright, I'll start with a Leopard and say go.
Alright, go.
Alright, draw. I'm going to go ahead and fetch, so you take 3. Get a mountain. And then I'm actually going to play a face-up Den Protector. Now, I could play the other creature in my hand, but I think it's better to play Den Protector here. And try to get more value out of the other one. So, we'll just play a Den Protector. Den Protector face-up's actually pretty good in this deck. So.
All right. It's a little awkward, but I'm going to use this to fetch a mountain. And then we're going to play a Soulfire and say go.
Good. Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'm going to start with an Abbot of Carol Keep.
Okay.
we do hit a land, which is nice. So play it, and I'm gonna bash on in.
Will not block.
All right, so take 4 down to 12, and I'll say go.
Alright, we'll try a roast on this guy.
Yep.
17. Attack.
18 and 19.
I have you going down to 17 from a fetch.
Missed the fetch. Yep.
And then impulse this guy.
Sure.
Go. I was very afraid of a rending volley or a wild slash there from him to kill my soulfire, but
it would have been nice, that's for sure. Alright, I'll play an abbot.
Okay.
And 1 swept teeth. Attack, and I think I'm just going to make it 2. So you got 20.
I went up 21 down to 19, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, I had you gaining 3 for the thing, but yeah. Okay, so you're at 19.
Yep.
Go. One thing about Todd's deck that the other Jeskai lists don't have is he has Soulfires and Roasts, and as shown by these games, it's just really hard to beat that. Like,
we'll gain 3
to 22. Like, I had him down to 12, which is like pretty much in range of killing him with a combo, and then now he's just over 20 again.
I think I'm okay actually trading Soulfire here if he wants to. So we don't really want to block with it. I guess we want to block with this. All right, we're gonna attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and block because I don't think I can beat that card. So.
All right, 24.
Yep.
Sure, go.
Yeah, like getting down to just 1 creature is not where I want to be, but it is what it is. Alright, so I'll play land and trigger landfall and attack.
No blocks.
Alright, just take 2. So
22.
22, and I'm going to play an Outpost Siege.
Okay.
I'm going to choose cons.
Yep.
You're up. So hopefully this Outpost Siege can pull us ahead.
Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to block other than chum blocking the Scythe Leopard next turn since he has a fetch in play, and he's very likely to hit a land, so we are going to attack with that.
I go to 16.
Play Jace and say go.
Sure. Alright, untap, reveal another Siege,
Jeez.
draw for turn. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Alright, I'll play a fetch land and trigger Scythe Leopard and attack for 2.
No blocks.
Alright, so you go to 20, and then I will play another Siege, also on cons.
Yep.
Go ahead. And hopefully we can keep pace with his Jace with
Loot.
Sure.
Yep. Alright, I don't see the need to keep the negator on anymore since we weren't able to counter the outpost sieges. So could just kill his creature. No, can't really do that either, so just tick up on this and say go and chump, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Flip and flip. And then draw for turn. Alright, well, I will Rending Volley or Ashen Cleric. Let's play a land. I'll trigger this. I'm gonna dash Zergo.
Sure.
And,
yeah. So how many cards do you have in? 2, 3?
3.
Alright. Just gonna counter it and get back Soulfire maybe. I think that's probably better than drawing a card.
Okay, so Zergo's countered, Soulfire's in there. I'm gonna Rending Volley. That. I'll fetch. Or actually, I'll fetch with this and just get a basic mountain.
Okay.
So I'm at a 15. I don't think I played a land this turn, so. Did I play a land this turn?
I don't think so.
I don't think I did. No, maybe I did already. Either way, I'm gonna fetch. And I think I just have to kill this Jace, so I'm gonna become immense and kill Jace. I gotta exile 4 cards. So 1, 2, Zergo, 3, 4. And I'm gonna pass the turn. So it may be wrong to like kill the Jaces and stuff, but I think post board with 2 outpost sieges in play, I can actually grind them out if you just like keep those things off the table. So.
Alright, so we gotta leave, or take out 4 cards. 2. Cut these.
Yep.
Alright, take these 2 for obvious reasons. And say go.
Okay. Go ahead and forest, draw. Wow. Landfall, attack for 2.
18.
And I'll pass.
Alright, other end one of these. Say go.
Alright. Swift Spear. Draw for turn. I'll cast Swift Spear.
Sure.
Play this. Trigger Landfall. And attack for 4.
3?
No, I played a land. Oh, yeah, 3. Yeah. I was thinking Swift Spear was there.
Yeah, 15.
Go ahead.
Alright, it's a little awkward, but I'm going to exile my graveyard to cast Dig so that I can use all my mana. 7. I think we just take a Dig and a removal spell, try to grind them out that way. Need to find the other end, I suppose, to kill the other outpost siege.
I just need to draw any amount of gas.
Alright, so Radiant Flames for 3.
Probably supposed to use this. I'm not sure which of these ones I'm supposed to save. Feel like it's the Scythe Leopard, so I'm gonna try to become immense a Scythe Leopard.
Sure.
Alright, Radiant Flames results.
Alright, land for turn, and I'll say go.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Flip for the thing. Gnarlid, draw for turn. Play a land, trigger this, attack for 2.
Alright, I guess we'll Crackling Doom.
Okay. So I go to
13 to 15.
Yep, 13 to 15. Let's play Gnarlid and another one of these.
It's good.
Go.
Maybe I'll deck you.
Honestly, it's possible. To be wary about running out of lands in my deck actually to fetch. Might have to
Right.
start just hitting for more with these landfall creatures.
I'm gonna go to 14.
Okay.
Guess I'll get a plains. That's the only thing I can get. Alright, pay 4 for a dig.
Okay. You have to, yeah.
Take these two, I guess, and hope we don't die next turn. Play this.
Okay.
So go.
Alright. Swift Spear, Den Protector, and draw.
That's a good one.
Alright. Okay. Cast the Swift Spear. Play a land and trigger landfall.
Okay.
I'll play a morph.
Okay.
Attack you with both of these.
Alright, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Become immense is 13. So 14.
Alright, so
Become
this
immense
is 3,
14.
so it becomes 6.
Yeah, and then become immense is another 7, so it's 13. Oh, it's only 13. Okay.
Well, so this is 7 plus 7 is 14, right?
Well, okay, so
He can become a 6/6, and then plus 1 is 7, and then become immense is another
sure.
7. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. I will not block.
All right. So he probably has something, but I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna fetch one at a time.
Yeah.
No response to any of it.
Nope.
All right. So I'll go to 10, I guess. Let's make sure that I can even get land still. I think I still have exactly 3. Nope, I do not.
You had a force leave over here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, you can fetch 2 and then figure out that you don't have a third one.
That's true. Yeah, I can fetch 2 and then keep the other one in play.
I don't know. I mean, it just like bluffs it for me.
Yep. So that is going to change my line of play though. So and then before damage, I'm going to flip my morph. Just get back. Running volley, I guess.
Okay.
Running volley this.
All right.
So
So this
take,
is a 5, 6, 7. So I go to 8.
yeah. So I'm at 11, and you take 7. You go to 8, and I'm done.
All right. Radiant flames for 3.
Yep.
And other end one of these.
Sure.
Go.
All right. Flip Titan Strength, draw. Play Morph.
Okay.
Unmorph. Get back. Den Protector. Play another Morph.
Okay.
And I'm just not going to cast the Titan Strength. So.
Okay.
Go.
Alright, let's do what I should have done last time and deal 2 to this and make you discard a card.
Yeah, since I have no fetchable lands, that's just going to happen.
I'll gain 3, but also play a Soulfire, so
You're at
11 to 10.
Yep.
So go.
Alright. flip a Heath, draw for turn. I'll play it and attack for 3.
I go to 8.
Here you go.
Draw. Attack for 3.
Alright, I also go to 8. You go to 10.
I have you at 10 right now, maybe.
That's
Oh, no,
'cause
you
I-
took back a fetch.
Yeah, take back a fetch.
So 9 to 10.
I should be at 8.
Or sorry, you go to 8. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm stupid. 8 to 10. And
Yep.
I'll play another Soulfire. You're
Okay.
good.
Alright, Titan Strength. I'm gonna actually do this before I draw.
Yep.
Scry, bottom,
Come on, Battle Rage!
and draw. So, attack you for 6.
Yep.
You
Go
go
to
to
4.
4. I'll say go.
8 to 4. Whoop. Alright, I'll pay 7 and Crackling Doom. With buyback.
Good.
So go to 6, you go to 6. Hey for 5.
Go to 1.
10 to 1. Go.
Wooded Foothills, draw, and I'm dead.
Jeez. Louise.
Well, I'm gonna keep it. It's not pretty, but keep it. So.
My side, I think this is definitely the type of hand that could just draw no gas and lose, but we have some early interaction, and we have all our colors, so I think we want to keep it and just hope that we draw some spells.
Go. I'm just gonna get a Cinderblade.
Sure. Go.
Draw. Get you for 1. Go.
Yep. 19 all.
Yep.
Alright, try to kill it.
Sure.
Go. It's 18.
I'll play this. Go.
Okay. Cards.
3. So I could have just played it face down, but maybe that's actually better. But I mean, there's just no way he doesn't have a removal spell.
I'm gonna kill discard. I just don't know which one I'm gonna kill yet. I guess I'll just kill the naturally bigger one.
I'll discard Titan Strength.
Go.
Draw.
Yep.
Put
16.
you 16. Go.
Go.
Attack.
14.
I'll play Snapping Gnarlid.
I'll counter draw.
Go. Go.
I'll impulse 1.
Sure.
I'll roast 1.
Sure.
Go.
Scythe Leopard.
Yep.
Go.
Go.
Trigger Landfall.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fetch 18. Get a mountain. Trigger Landfall again.
Yep.
Play Sarkin.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I'm gonna plus and hope I don't get Crackling Dooms. Attack for 8.
You're not getting Crackling Doomed, unfortunately, for me. Let's see. I'll go to 13. Yeah. Let me get the blue-black land. Sunken Hollow. You have no cards in hand, so I'll just, I guess, gain 4 and draw a card up to 17.
Okay.
And I'll take 7 down to 10. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright. I don't think that's gonna quite do it, but maybe it'll help. Go.
Draw. I will play a morph.
Rut-row. It resolves.
Alright, I will -3 your Dragon Master Outcasts. Attack for 1.
I'm at 9.
Go ahead. And the reason I play the morph... one thing I want to point out is I played the morph first, so if he has Ojutai's command to counter it, then I can kill his Outcast and he can't bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to keep in mind when playing against command decks.
Go to 8.
Yep.
Cast dig.
Yep.
Alright, need to find some good ones here. Alright, here we go.
End of turn. I'll flip up, targeting Den Protector.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Plus Starkin.
Okay.
Attack with everything.
Oh, Crackling Doom.
Okay.
And Crackling Doom.
Okay.
14. I'll take 1 down to 7.
I will play that Den Protector.
Yep.
Go.
Go.
Flip up and get Starkin.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Play it.
Yep.
Plus it.
Yep.
And attack with everything.
Dead.
Alright, we got it. We got a game. Woo! I only took an opening hand of Forest, Windswept Heath, Starkin, triple Monastery Swiftsphere.
Alright, I'm on 6 cards here for the 5th and final game. I guess this hand is a reasonable 6. We're definitely scrying for a removal spell, so let's see if we can get it.
Okay. My hand, while he's doing that, my hand is not great, but I also don't think I'm supposed to send it back.
Alright, well, Jace is about as good as anything, so let's say that. Say go.
Alright, I'm just going to fetch a mountain and huzzah.
Out.
You're up.
19 all.
And the card I drew is okay, but not great. It could be good depending on how the game plays out.
Alright, we're going to swamp. Play Jace.
Alright.
Hope Jace Aruni gets us there. Probably won't. Probably going to get random volleyed.
Alright, so 18 to 19.
Yep.
Alright, so now I don't want to... I think I'm just going to just draw a card. Okay. And that changes how I would play this turn as well. So we're going to fetch and play a leopard, play a rending volley, and get you for 2.
Alright, I'm at 16.
And I'm at 18. Go.
Let's say go.
Let's tap and draw. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play Bloodstained Mire and trigger this, then fetch it, go to 17, trigger this again.
Okay.
Cinderblade. Go to combat, I'll attack with both.
So I'll fetch Crackling Doom. Don't think I can afford to take 3 damage here.
Alright, so you're gonna go to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna let the Crackling Doom resolve.
And then I'm gonna die.
You're not dead. You're not dead. Alright, I'm at 15 myself. You're not dead, but I'm gonna Titan Strength. Scry. I don't want that, so I'll bottom it. And then I'm going to become immense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so Titan Strength is +4, Become Immense is +7. So it's 12.
Yep.
You go to 3. And go.
All right. Come on, deck.
So it's a situation where usually you want to use this to just kill your opponent, but if you can just put him at 3 or whatever, it's probably pretty good too. If he just like
go,
he could crawl back with like Soulfire or things like that, but draw. Okay, that's not a bad draw. I'm gonna play a land and fetch. Go to 14. Just gonna get a basic mountain and cast Outpost Siege.
I'm gonna negate it and then take an attack to 1.
Yep.
I go to 1.
Yep. Your go.
All right, Ration Cleric. Can we get a Ration Cleric? All right. Guess I'll do what I gotta do. Radiant Flames. Here we go. Am I dead? I don't have a Fire Impulse.
We'll see. We'll see. Draw. All right. So far, you're still alive.
Okay.
And Abbots. And Heath, and say go.
All right. Attempt to impulse that guy for 3.
Yep, he does.
Play Jace. Say go.
Alright, draw. Go.
Oh man, we're doing it. We're doing it. Man, I kind of want to wait to flip Jace in case he plays a Swift Spear. See, you played 1 Swift Spear and that's it. All right, go.
Okay, draw. Go ahead.
All right, we'll dig.
Sure.
So we'll get to leave 3. So we'll leave Crackling Doom, Impulse, Radiant Flames. Actually, with dig on the stack, I'll loot.
That's
Yeah, so I'll delve
Okay.
4, leave this on the stack, and loot maintaining priority, so I get to loot twice, basically. Then I'll resolve dig. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, 2 good spells. Comeback Train. Woo woo!
tilt.
Woo woo!
We could have just drawn a piece of gas any of those turns. Would have been great.
Alright, gain 3.
Alright, you're at 4.
Loot. Flip. Let's see. Alright, we'll play our land for the turn, not a fetch, and we will delve 5 to cast dig again.
Okay.
Dig gets exiled from flashback, sort of. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, we'll take these 2, say go.
Alright, deck. Sarkin. About the same thing. Go.
Basically the same. You got 2 cards in hand?
Yep. Scythe Leopard's a bit worse than Sarkin.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, tick up on that guy. And say go.
Oh, man. This is just sad. I'll say go. I feel like after 2 digs, I'm not winning a fight here, so.
I'll All these cards are so good, too. Alright, I'll just wait. Take up. Go.
Leopard.
Okay.
Go ahead.
3 cards in hand?
Yep.
Alright, I will deal 2 to 1 and make you discard a card.
I'm gonna fetch.
Yep, 12 to 4.
Yep. Forest and mountain. I'll discard a Teamer Battle Rage.
Okay. I will impulse the same one.
Alright. It will die.
Untap, draw. Take down, call against command, 1, 2, discard.
Okay. We'll discard become immense.
Still think I just want to sit back in case he draws Monastery Swiss Spear. Go.
Alright, I'm gonna just hope he doesn't have anything and just hope I peel. I'm gonna wild slash you.
Okay, I'm at 2.
Yep. Go. Didn't work out.
Attack.
11.
Go.
Scythe, Leopard.
Okay.
Go. Or I'll play land. Go.
Yeah, shouldn't. Alright, untap.
Yep.
I think I should just cycle this and draw a card. I think I'm going to do that. Gain 4 draw.
Yep.
6. Alright, untap. Draw. Take up. Play this guy. And say go. On your draw step, 2 discard.
Alright, I concede.
Yes!
Just needed a wild slasher haste creature for like 5 turns. Well, that was fun. So yeah, the red-green landfall deck's very good against decks like green-white or things like that where they're just putting a bunch of creatures into play.
Eldrazi.
Yeah, Eldrazi or whatever. Like they're just gonna put a bunch of creatures in play, and you can just be like, it doesn't matter that you have a Siege Rhino. Here's like 18 trample or whatever. But it's much worse against decks that have a lot of interaction. And like Jeskai is probably the worst matchup. But it's not like as bad as these games played out. Like just the normal versions of Jeskai. Like Todd's list is just so much harder for this deck to beat. Because instead of like Manus Riders and things like that, he just has like even more removal spells and digs. And like the cards like Tazagar and Manus Rider are very beatable for this deck because you just set up for a big turn and combo kill them. It doesn't matter that they put you to 8 or that they have 8 toughness if you're dealing them like 20 trample damage. So
And that's why Manus Rider sucks.
So yeah, I mean I guess
No,
like,
I mean this matchup is like a prime example of why I changed the deck so significantly. You know, like I want to be the control player if I'm going to have all these control type spells in my deck. And you know, some people want to play, you know, the Tassigars and the Mantis Riders. That's fine. That's a different deck. That one is way more aggressive. You know, it can play a tempo game. Can pressure Planeswalkers a lot better than I can, which is one of the reasons why I'm playing like so many counter spells in my main deck. And then you know, I have a few more on the board that can kind of interact with them. That's why I have the second Utter End, for example. But yeah, this was a little bit tougher for you than I thought it would be. I know from my side when I play against this deck, either on Magic Online or in real life, there are some hands that I get or openers that I get that just can't one-for-one all of your guys. And I was fortunate in these games to really be able to interact with you on almost every turn starting on turn 2.
Yeah, even sometimes on turn 1.
Right. And that's not like I mean, that's what I'm aiming for with the deck. That's not the norm.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would say normally it's probably like a 3-2 matchup.
Sure.
Instead of a 4-1. There were a couple games where you got me down pretty low on life, and I was able to just slowly claw back into it with like Ojutai's Command, Ration Cleric, Soulfire Grandmaster.
Yeah, I think I should have won. Like, I think Game 3 and Game 5 were both like really in my favor. And if I just needed to draw pretty much anything, like I had you at 1 life, and like any haste creature or wild slash kills you for a while, or even a Den Protector, because I could just like play it, flip it, get back, Swift Spear, and kill you too. So I had a lot of outs there. And then Game 3 where I had like 3 Outpost Sieges and just like bricked off for like 10 turns. Just like, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So both decks, I think, have a lot going for them, both early game and late game, but just on a different spectrum. Like, for me, like, all I'm trying to do in the first few turns is just kill creatures. You're just trying to play creatures. And then after board, at the very least, you have Outpost Siege and Den Protector that can go pretty long against things like Abzan. But when you start playing against stuff that has, like, Dig Through Time, Kolaghan's Command, Ojutai's Command, things that, like, every single spell being a 2-for-1, I think is a little too tough for the green-red landfall deck to beat.
Yeah, like I have to just quick kill you, but it's so hard when you have so much removal. Like, I think my best shot is just like a turn 3 kill, but like when you just play a Wild Slash or just play a Roast or just play a Crackling Doom or whatever, it just prevents me from being able to do that. And then like I'm trying to play this long game where I'm drawing all these pump spells, and like you're sitting on like 3 pieces of removal, and so I can never, like, if I go for it, I'm just like losing everything, and if I don't go for it, I just am not getting anywhere. So
yeah. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be all for me and BBD this week. Yeah, this weekend there's going to be an Open in Kansas City, but unfortunately there's not going to be any coverage of it. But if you're around that area, make sure you get some burn-ins while you burn people's ends.
Get some burn ends, avoid some utter ends.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, it should be a good time. I might go. I haven't decided yet. I'm pretty deep in this Player of the Year, or not Player of the Year, the Players Championship points race for the end of the year, so I might go to try to get me some points. So if you see me there, come say hey. Might sign some stuff for you if you want me to.
I will not be there, but I will be elsewhere also playing Magic.
Oh, yeah, Grand Prix somewhere or another.
Yep, Pittsburgh, yep. So.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all from me and Brian today. Thanks for watching the Versus Series on StarCGames.com, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.